Hello everyone, this is Sri. Now we enter to the subtopic of paper 3 miscellaneous, a very important and vast topic and which consists of highest marks in the written examination, the personality development, which consists of 60 marks in the written. It is divided into 4 sections like personality development 1, 2, 3, 4. One consists of 10 crore life skills, 2 communication skills, 3 management skills, and the 4 is career counseling. We'll discuss in detail in 2 parts. So, first, we'll know about the concept of life skills. The World Health Organization (WHO) has defined the life skills as the abilities for adopting a positive behavior that enables individuals to deal efficiently with the demand and challenges of everyday life. So, what are the 10 core life skills? These are the 10 core life skills and very important. Self awareness, empathy, critical thinking, problem solving, coping up with stress, coping with emotions, creative thinking, interpersonal relationship, effective communication, and decision making. Self awareness is one should be known about themselves. Empathy is thinking in others' point of view also. Critical thinking is a different kind of thinking which can solve the problems with a technique based. Problem solving is one of the most important 10 core life skills. It's also important to cope up with the stress, cope up with the emotions. Creative thinking is also very important, and the interpersonal relationship, the relationship you maintain with your environment, and effective communication and decision making. Decision making is a very important concept in even leadership. So, personality complex of mental characteristic that makes them unique from other person, including all the patterns of thoughts and emotions that cause us to do and say things in particular is known as the personality. What is a personality development? PD. The developing personality so as to create a strong positive impression about self with a targeted group is known as the personality development. There are different factors which influences the personality development are categorized as physical and social, psychological and physiological. So physical and social include the heredity, self-development, environment, education and life situation. These are all the physical and social factors which influence the personality. And coming to the psychological and physiological factors, the past experiences that person have and the dreams and the ambitions, the self image the person have about themselves and the values also affects the personality. What are the dimensions of the self? This is also a very important subtopic. Self image, way we see our selves is known as the self image. Real self, way we truly are is known as the real self. Social self, others see us. What others see us is known as the self. Social self. Ideal self, way we would like to be is known as the ideal self. These are the dimensions of the self, that is a self image, real self, social self and ideal. What are the dimensions of the self awareness? There are some dimensions also for the self awareness, which include self realization, self knowledge, self esteem, self confidence, self talk, self motivation, self image, self control, self purpose, individuality and uniqueness, personality, values, attitude, character. So it is the mother of personality development. The dimensions of the self-awareness is the mother of the personality development. Self-knowledge also include the physical self, social self and the inner self. So next we discuss about the SWOT analysis, which consists of the internal and external effects which are helpful and harmful. The helpful ones are strength, internal, opportunities external, and harmful ones are weaknesses in internal and the threats in external. Strengths which include the work experience, education, strong technical knowledge, specific skills, personal characteristics, good contacts, and successful networking. And the opportunities which include the positive trend in your field and the opportunities in the field by enhancing education and strong nectar. These are all the helpful aspects like strength and opportunities, the internal one and the external one. Weakness is the a fear of judging by others, and the threats like it might be performed or might not be performed by me. Self doubtfulness comes under the threats. This weakens and creates a negative attitude in a person, and hence these are known as the harmful category. And the promoting identified strength, minimizing weakness, by planning them out for the existence, exploit the opportunities before the windows, and to minimize the threats before they materialize is the aim of SWOT analysis. Through this SWOT analysis, you can promote your strength and also minimize the weaknesses. So coping up with the stress management techniques. This is a very important techniques which can manage the stress levels. Like take a deep breath, take it out, take a break, and move from the place and laugh a bit louder. Create a quiet place in your mind. Pay attention to the physical comfort. Take care of your body. Manage your time. Know your limits and control yourself. Do have your right always. You have to be right always. Sometimes it's okay to do mistakes and also be to learn from the mistakes. Have a good cry, talk less, and to listen more. Look for good things around you. What are the aspects you can involve in the change your mindset? So mindset, what is a mindset? Mindset is a sum of the knowledge including beliefs, thoughts about the world and yourself in it. So there are two types like growth mindset and fixed mindset. Fixed mindset cannot be changed, growth mindset can be updated. So, how to change a mindset? There are certain ways to change a mindset. To get the best information only and to role model the best people, examine your current beliefs, also shape your mindset with the vision and goal, find your voice, protect your mindset, let go of the comparison, look at the evidence and redefine what the failure is. Stop worrying about what the people other think, put an end to the perfectionism. The main important one is you should stop worrying about what people think. Know about yourself and start. Every time it's a new beginning. In these manners, you can change your mindset. And here comes the important definitions, definitely asked in the examination, like sympathy involves the understanding from own perspective, altruism, a motive to increase the others' welfare conscious regarding for one's self-interest, self-sacrifice for being well-being of the others. Assertiveness. Speaking honesty and not intentionally hurting people is known as assertiveness. So a sentence will be given like involves the understanding from own perspective. The options will be given as sympathy, assertiveness, altruism, and mindset. You have to click the option sympathy. In this manner, the questions are asked in the examination. So, what are the various types of skills? The various types of skills are like social skills, life skills, cultural skills, sports skills, literacy skills, language skills, functional skills, and vocational skills. Next, we enter to the topic of personality development to communication skills. Communication is the exchange of ideas. There are components in the communication like source and the receiver. Source sends a message and received by the receiver. Styles and ways there are aggressive communication, passive communication, and assertive communication. I have discussed in detail in the topic of communication. Go have a watch at that video. Next, we come to the common barriers to effective communication. What are the common barriers? The listening and the barriers with speaking and the other barriers. Interrupting the speaker, not maintaining eye contact, and rushing the speaker and ignoring the speaker interacts comes under the listening barriers. Coming to the barriers with speaking, unclear message, lack of consistency, incomplete sentence, and mulbering, not understanding the receiver, poor eye contact comes under the barriers with speaking. What are the other barriers? Assumptions, patterns, language, erroneous transition, use of negative words, and the perception comes under other barriers. These are all the common barriers which affect the effective communication. Coming to the tactful communication, it's important to remember this word full form like T for think before you speak, A for assertive communication, C for clarity of thoughts, T for tone and pitch of the voice, F for focus on interest, needs of listener, U for uncover hidden feelings, and L for listen for the feedback. This is the tactful communication. With this, we complete the part 1 of personality development.